Chris. Hello.
So we're coming to you on a Saturday, just because we kind of got accustomed, I think, to coming live, and
Yeah, we said we
uh,
would, right?
we were having a conversation with Chris, and she said, "Oh, come on, let's talk about that live instead of just between us." So it seems that we're having this conversation live.
Yes.
And how did it start with something around how do we, uh, or is it possible? Is it desirable even to both hold on to past me and future me at the same time?
Yeah. We have to make a choice, I think.
Yeah, I
So
believe that
maybe,
we have
oh,
to.
maybe today's a good day for that, right?
Today's a
It could
very
be.
good day for that. It's a 422 day. Do you realize that? So it's a
Yeah.
day, it's a day for duality and collaboration and building the
Okay.
foundations, really, because it's a 4-2-2-2 day, 222 day.
Okay.
So it's all about building foundations and facing this duality. And I think I was sent back to this morning. I had a reading, and in the reading, I was asked this question: how do you, or do you intend to hold on to your past me, or
Hmm.
are you interested in creating the future me thing? And I realized that it's an either or situation. Um, I can't. I was looking at my website and I thought, okay, half of it has to go, basically. And I
Wow.
think it's going to go by the end of tomorrow because there's this artist personality that is me. Yeah, I'm
Hmm.
an artist. But at this minute, it's useless for people to see my art because this is old art. The new art that I'm doing, I'm not even sharing it because I'm doing it for
No.
my personal pleasure, not for selling it, not for sharing it. So it's like, and it's still on my website and it's kind of old, stale energy. And it's like, no, it has to go.
Oh,
It has
yeah.
to go. It has to make room for things. And in the same way, this morning I spent a couple of hours because for me it's afternoon here. So
Yeah.
I spent a couple of hours cleaning up here around me, and I want to make an empty space, like empty-er. I'm a maximalist, so it's never going to be empty. I freaking hate Marie Kondo, just so you know.
Her
but
system, right? The
I
system.
for me, it's not like that because I'm multi-passionate and I've been doing many things in my life. And maybe some things do not bring me joy now, but they bring me memories and I will keep the memories. But I
Okay.
just don't want to live in the past, and I don't
Okay.
want to carry it everywhere on my back. So I think but something has to go. Something has to go, of my life, of my studio, of my website. Somewhere, something has got to go. Because otherwise, there's no way, there's no room, basically. There's no
Right.
energetic room.
Well, you can't
And I think
focus
that,
on both. You can't hold the focus of,
no, no.
yeah.
And besides, there's one thing, it's that this past me, that at some point in my life I planned, dreamt, and visioned that I was going to make a living and a good one out of my art.
Oh.
This past me is dead, basically, because I don't believe it anymore. But I can't,
Um,
because I'm not spending enough energy on that. Maybe I could, but I'm not interested in that anymore. So what am I going to cultivate nostalgia for her and pet her and say, oh, poor you, your dream didn't come true? Or am I just going to sit where I am and say, hey, how about a new dream? How about a new
yeah.
beginning? How about using the energy of, and it's a new moon energy, and I feel it very strongly in my body that it's demanding new stuff, but it's still time to let go of the old crap. And one of the old things for me was beliefs. I can't
Hmm.
make it, this is going to be hard, I have to do it on my own, and all the
Yeah.
I don't even want to call them limiting beliefs, just shit beliefs, basically,
Yeah.
or crap beliefs.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's me about that subject. But you had a question, or you had something that you wanted to say?
Oh God, now I can't remember what it was.
Okay.
Well, we were saying letting go of the old and focusing on the new. Can you
Yeah, there's something around, for me, there's something around stretching myself too thin if I'm, both trying to hold the future
Yeah.
and the past. And then one thing that happens immediately is that I'm not here.
Okay.
I'm stretched there and there,
Yeah.
but I'm not here. So I'm not doing anything here. I'm not being anything here. And
And the point of
obviously,
power is here.
yeah. And that's what I was going to say. The only way,
Oh,
the only place in the whole wild universe where anything is going to happen is here,
right.
right here, right now.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
otherwise it's just disempowered energy. The past is disempowered because it's finished. And I can't bring it back however I want to. And I can't even fulfill my past dreams because they're past. So I'm
Yeah.
not even sure that they're still still mine, basically, and I can't do anything about the future because the future is later. So yeah, stretching
Yeah.
myself too thin, and thus not giving myself any opportunity to real change, to real evolution, to real new beginnings. Just dreaming about the future, but dreaming in a disempowered way, and or reminiscing the past, which is also, for me, a disempowered place. I don't know what
Yeah.
question you had.
Yeah. I don't know what it was. Holding on to both of those at the same time. You can't, I think it was just something about that, about, yeah, keeping that energy on your website when it's dead or when it's a past dream. Right. So, I don't know if the law school lawyer thing for me is, it feels like it's always hanging around somewhere. And I mean, I'm not beating the drum. I don't think I'm beating the drum of, I never got to do that. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm done with it. But every time I think I'm done with it, something, I don't know. I guess I can just stop looking at it, right? Isn't that the way to move on? Stop looking at it?
I think the way to move on of whatever is to make a decision and stick to that freaking decision, whatever it is, for long enough to see if you miss it. If it was a pair of shoes that you're not sure, absolutely sure that you like or not, that they fit or not, that they're going with the rest of your outfit, i.e., your life, or not, what would you do? You will not bin them straight away because they were expensive, that you really
Yeah.
wanted them at some point. So what I would do is I put them in a cupboard or in a box for a year with a date on it, and say in
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
year I'll come back. If I've not missed them, if I've not even once thought about them for this whole year, then it's goodbye. If I went and searched for them for whatever reason, or I've been thinking constantly about them, then it means that there's something that is still alive in there and I still want them. So maybe you can do something of the sort,
Yeah.
put it in a box and say,
I
okay,
just thought of
this is
something.
not what I'm doing now at all. And
Yeah.
I'm not even considering it for a year or so, and we'll
I
see
think
later.
maybe when
For
it,
me, the art thing is like that. I'm not saying I'm never going to be an artist, a professional artist, selling my art anymore. I'm just saying now I'm not doing it.
I'm thinking maybe I can just say, hey, good job, Chris. That's something that you did. And that was something you wanted to do at one point, and now it's over, and we're doing other stuff.
Absolutely.
So maybe I could do that. Yeah. Just say, good job. Yeah. You pointed out that I was telling a disempowering story yesterday. And so this morning, that's what I've been thinking about, is changing the story, because
What was it again? I
I'm
don't
cutting
remember.
myself off of just buying a house.
Oh
And
yeah. Mm-hmm.
when I keep telling that story, I'm just cutting off the possibility.
Mm.
So yeah, I just wrote out a new story, and that's going to be my focus instead, is looking forward, not looking to what what's been happening for the last 4 years, but what could happen tomorrow if I'm open
Mhm,
to it,
mhm.
because shit can
Yeah,
happen fast.
yeah. Shit can happen fast. Absolutely. And it's really about agreeing, allowing, authorizing shit to happen.
Yeah,
Um, and again, it's this stupid question that, and I'm not saying I'm not pretending to be perfect around this because, but it's this stupid question: do I want to be right or do I want to be happy? And
yeah,
sometimes I feel like I so want to be right, in my
yeah.
story, that it's difficult, that it's hard, that this is not happening, that, I still want to be right. And I forget that, hey, I can't be right and happy. If my story is that it's hard and difficult and I'm unhappy, well, I can't be right and happy at the same time. So why the hell
You
do
know,
I make this choice then?
I didn't really get that the first time I heard it. The first time I heard that line, um, I heard it something like, "You can be right or you can be married." Because because if you want a marriage, you can't try to win every argument and you
Yeah,
can't be right about everything. Or, I wonder if that's, um, if you can
that's
consider the
also true.
universe in the same way. Yeah,
Also true.
yeah,
But yeah, maybe I think for the universe is as long as we tell the stories that uh it's hard, it's difficult, it's not happening.
yeah.
There are
It's
no
impossible.
houses, it's impossible. There are no cheap
Yeah,
houses in my neighborhood or where I want to live. And besides, my family won't want to to move into another neighborhood, or
yeah,
whatever, your subject is. And the more you create those stories, and I'm feeling completely idiotic teaching that to you, or because you're the one
no,
who
you
taught
need to
me
be
that.
reminded. No,
So,
but we need to be
um,
reminded every day that
yeah,
if
I
there's
think.
something we want
Mm,
to change, if we want to experience something new, and whether that's a new house or new success in business or a new, better, more loving relationship, you got to stop beating the old drum and looking at the old crap
yeah,
and make room for the new stuff and
yeah,
allow the new stuff. That's the
yeah.
hard part
And
too,
and
is
definitely stop defining ourselves by our failures, by our failed attempts,
right.
by by experience. This thing that, oh, my experience tells me that I've
Oh,
never,
yeah.
just imagine, I started learning English when I was 12. Before that, I didn't have any proper English lessons. Just imagine if I decided at age 11 that I don't know English, right? My experience is I don't know how to speak English. So obviously, tomorrow I will never know how to speak English. And the days
Yeah.
after, like that. But we don't, right? We as young people, we don't, and children, obviously don't function like that, because otherwise, hey, they would never learn how to walk,
Yeah.
let alone speak, or and speak English for me. So it's like experience is a bad teacher,
Yeah.
basically. It's never happened. Yeah. So what? So what? Um,
Nobody would win the
it
lottery.
Yeah,
I've
it's
never won the
never
lottery,
yeah,
so I'm not buying
exactly.
any more tickets.
Yeah. I've never I've never been to the US, so I'm never going, right?
Yeah, sure.
Right? So, and it's like, and for some things we hear the ridiculousness of that. And for some others, we seem to be okay to believe it.
Yeah,
Oh, there is no way I could sell my house because it's in the middle of nowhere in France, and it's very big, and it's actually huge, and I will never get a proper amount of money.
yeah,
Belief, right? Experience. Crap. Crap. Who knows? And we're not trying to sell the house, but if we were trying, I would definitely brainwash myself into going to a
right.
place where experience is not a good teacher. But it is
Yeah.
counterintuitive, I must say. It's a
To the logical mind.
mm,
Yes. That's the battle, is the logical mind.
yeah, yeah. It's something around, you know, if you nail 25 times around the nail and never actually hit the actual nail with your hammer, it doesn't prove that the next time is not going to be the right one. Right? It's there is no scientific proof in there. You know,
Right.
you can miss 20 times and hit on the 21st.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
You know.
Right. Okay.
And the only time we miss or we fail is when we stop. I was reading
Yes.
somebody in online today, another woman who was saying, "I'm tired. This is it. I'm giving up my online business because it's too difficult. I
Oh,
don't know how to do it," and it brought tears to my eyes. Really, it's like I always have Denise Duffield Thomas in my ears.
yeah.
I was listening to a podcast by she has a podcast, and I listen to it when I hang the laundry to make something intelligent out of my head while I'm doing something stupid out of my hands. And well, she was talking about I don't know what, and at some point she just passing by said, "Well, you know, making money is easy, so this is not the issue." Blah 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 blah. And I was like, "Sorry, what? Sorry, what?" You know. And I stopped myself from the no, you must be joking, Denise. Obviously not. You know, making money is a
Yeah.
hard thing, and you know the ease with which she can say something like that and believe it is why she makes so much money. This is exactly why she makes so much money.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I was really sad this morning to read this post by this woman saying, "This is it. I'm giving up. It's too
Wow.
hard." And it's like, fuck, it's just in your head.
Right. Right.
It's just in your head. Maybe you just need a hand. Maybe you just need a break. Maybe you just
Yeah.
need a change of beliefs. But it doesn't mean that your business is a failure, that you should give up or and go and hide, or, you know, if you hear the call that you want to spread a message, there is something there that wants to get out of you, and some people need to hear it. But it doesn't mean that it has to be hard, difficult, and that you should do it on your own. You can do it with us.
Yes. 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 So there's another day to sign up for
Yeah, there's another
her
day
Enlightened.
to sign up for her. And there's an opportunity to watch us discuss success stories and how to uncover them tomorrow. Free
Yeah.
masterclass. I think it's
In
4
24
p.m.
hours.
UK. Yeah, in 24 hours,
Yes.
exactly.
So I might be out here again on the porch. I'm in my husband's workspace. No sprinkles behind me.
That's all
And I
right.
keep getting distracted by the people and the buses.
Imagine your husband's, that's your husband every day.
Yes. Well, no, they're back in the office a couple days a week. So he's out
Oh,
here just a couple days a week. Yeah. Which is, it's funny, right before the pandemic, I got a desk and I set up this little workspace, and then everything was locked down and he had to take the porch. But
oh
it's
well.
good. It's nice out here, actually. He's got a window. Look at all these windows.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about moving myself into another room of my house. We'll see. We'll see. New
Okay.
beginnings. New beginnings. So yeah, another 24 hours or so to sign up for her Enlightened Business Matrix. You will find everything on the sales page, which is above the, where is it? Above the video and
Around
now
here.
below. And if you want to talk with us to know more or to feel if this is your program, this is the one thing that will help you get into future me starting today, instead of hanging on to past me and to maybe the thing that you consider failures. If you want to give this a try, you can also reach out to us and we very happily will have a
Yes.
conversation. Now,
Yes.
if you don't need a conversation because you have been watching us and watching us and watching us and thinking about it and pondering, and you're just, well, maybe, just maybe, give it a try. You have a 30 days money back guarantee anyway. So voila. There are still spots available, and we start Monday to create awesome business foundations for incredible women. And we end up with a summit in September for the autumn equinox, or around the autumn
Yes.
equinox.
So if you're ready to let go of the old story or the old way of doing something and you're ready to try something new, this could be it.
Yep. So we'll see you tomorrow for the masterclass, Uncover Your Success Story. This is only going to happen in the Women Lighting the Way group. So if you're not a member, that's
Oh,
when
yeah.
you join.
Okay.
It's a free group. You can join anytime. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. That's 4 p.m. UK. And until then, shine, sparkle, have fun, rest.
Yes. Today's a day of rest for me.
For me, it's a day of getting rid of old stuff. So I'm really excited. Sending lots of
Cool.
love to each and every one of you. Bye for now.